Hi Cancer, welcome to Tarotpy with Rex. I hope you had a great week last week, and I am excited to see what's going on with you this week. Let me give it a quick shuffle and we'll get started, shall we? Alright, Cancer. Look at that, Queen of Swords. Alright, Cancer. Oh my. Okay, I switched up some cards. Let me do one more little thing. There we go. Cancer. What do we got for Cancer this week? Alright, Cancer. The Chariot. The Sun. Woohoo, by the way. King of Swords. Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Strength, Death and Rebirth, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. Alright, Cancer. It's pretty good for the most part. In your environment, you have the Chariot. That's success. That's control. That's victory. That's overcoming some obstacle that you've been enduring. You've got a little win coming in for you, Cancer, and that's amazing. Celebrate that. And in your obstacles, you have the Sun, which is funny. You've got a little win, but you're still like, it's not the whole outcome that you wanted. Like, you're still waiting for the huge victory, right? The Sun is all about positivity and freedom and joy and success, being optimistic and having confidence and happiness. Truthfulness, openness, vitality. Those are the things that you want. Even though you did get a little victory, you still feel like you have a long ways to go in order to get to the point that you want to be at. The best case scenario is the King of Swords. You know, King of Swords is all about he's intelligent, right? He has integrity and he thinks very clearly. He's not led by his emotions. He's very, he knows how to control his emotions, and he knows when to hold them and when to fold them. I don't know why that came in, but that's what came in. He knows what moves to make and when to make them. He's very calculated in his ways. He knows when to push and when not to push, when to pull back, right? What you can use is the Queen of Wands. So I love the Queen of Wands. She's so confident and passionate, and she's so self-assured. She's charismatic, she's vibrant, she loves life, and she doesn't need anybody to show her how to love life. She knows exactly what she wants, and she knows how to get it. And she will finesse her way into whatever it is that she wants. She just loves life. I love that. What's just passed is the Four of Pentacles. It looks like you may have been having a little bit of like a stability or security, maybe a possessiveness, maybe an insecurity or around money. Maybe you're like, I kind of am trying to hold on to my money, but you're holding on tightly for some reason. You're just trying to save money right now. Maybe you're planning for something, but you're kind of holding on to your money at this time. What's coming is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is all about, it could be travel, change, movement, speed, progress, sudden changes, or excitement. It's happening fast, whatever it is. Strength, or your attitude is strength. I have been through worse, and I know I can get through this as well. Whatever it is. You have inner strength. You have courage. You're so brave and confident. You are overcoming self-doubt. You know that you can, what's the word? You can get through whatever obstacle lies in front of you. You know that you can get through it. What people think, they see a big change in you, death and rebirth. So they see a spiritual transformation or maybe a new beginning. They see you letting go of old stuff. There's a change, and people are noticing this change in you that's taking place. Maybe you're leveling up, maybe you're growing, maybe it's just life's experiences have taught you that you know, it's time to grow up. And I think experience, it just makes us grow up, right? Like we grow from experience, and like things that we couldn't have seen ourselves doing a year ago, the decisions, the pride, the ego, we see that like slipping away and making better choices, and like not selfish choices. Like people can see that there's bigger guiding forces, right, that are leading you to make the choices that you're making, and that's a beautiful thing. Death and Rebirth is one of my favorite cards. It's not always painless, but it's always necessary, especially if you're ambitious and you're trying to do something great with your life. Hopes and fears, the Two of Cups. You're really hoping for a deeper connection. You're really hoping for like a partnership, or a unity, or a bond, or joining forces. You're looking for something much deeper than you've had in the past, and you're willing to change, and you're willing to try and understand the situation much more so that it can be deeper. And in your outcome, you have the Two of Swords. So twos are all about partnerships, balance, duality, communication, marriage, harmony. And the Two of Swords is kind of like making a choice, making a difficult choice. It can be about feeling stuck in the middle, right? Maybe the places and the things that you're trying to do, maybe you don't have someone who's trying to do the exact same things as you, and you need to make a choice. Am I willing to pull back on what I want, or am I going to push forward, and am I going to just keep trying to follow my vision for what I want my life to be? Or am I going to keep pushing to find people to get on board? Or am I just going to live my truth and love my truth and be my truth, and those that are supposed to follow will? And for me, that's always the right answer, is following your happy, following your truth, honoring yourself, because everybody deserves to be happy. And I know it's not always painless, like I said, but it's always going to be worth it in the end. Okay, Cancer, let's pull some more cards to see if we can get some more messages on this. Four of Wands, that's marriage. The Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, that's all about like, you're almost to the end. You need to hold on and persevere and keep working. You're like so close to the end. You're so close to your victory, and you're tired. I get it, but don't give up, because you're so close to getting everything that you ever wanted. Like, it's right there. You're right there. And you've put in work. You deserve to enjoy the celebration. The Four of Wands, it can be marriage, but it can also just be a celebration, a victory, a finish line. Like, you are right at the finish line. All right, on the Chariot, we've got the Page of Swords. So you're kind of excited about whatever just happened. The Page of Swords is all about like curious and having energy and being communicative and inspired and alert and vigilant and witty. Like, you've had something's happened that's changed your mind about a situation, that's brought this new, like something you thought was never possible. It's kind of, you got a glimpse to what could be possible, and it's got you really excited and really wanting to communicate, and you have this new energy for the possibilities, and you are being very careful about how you're like guiding and you're maneuvering this new possibility. In your obstacles on the Sun, you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is inspiration, it's creative spark, it's confidence, it's new passion, it's energy. That's what you're wanting that with the Sun. Like, you want this, you're trying to revive something that you had given up hope on. It feels like something that maybe you wanted it in as a younger version of yourself, and then as life has gone on, you're kind of like, maybe that's not in the cards for me. But something happened to make you realize that maybe I can have that. Maybe that is possible. Like, I can have it all. And I see it. It's tangible. I can see that this can happen, and that can be exciting, and that's what you want. You want that so bad. And I say go for it, Cancer. Don't give up. Don't give up what you want. Best case scenario on the King of Swords is the Four of Swords. So you need some rest in your mind. You need some rest. Yeah, it's all about rest or recuperation or rejuvenation, or you need to like recoil to your sanctuary so that you can give your mind needs a break from, maybe you've been working too hard, maybe you've been playing too hard, maybe you've been relationshiping too hard, whatever you've been doing too much of. You kind of just need a break from that. You just need to do something new, go on an adventure, do something new, and enjoy life a little bit so that you can come back and be ready and fresh to keep going, to keep trying to acquire this thing that you so desire. What you can use on the Queen of Wands, look at that, the Two of Swords again. You need to choose. That's all it keeps saying. You have a choice to make. Am I going to just let this dream die and never experience the true fulfillment that I want and deserve, or am I going to fight for it? Am I going to do everything I need to do? Am I going to nurture this? Am I going to love it? Am I going to, like, I don't know how to say it. I manifest it, like alchemize. Am I going to alchemize this dream? Am I going to like love it and nurture it and like grow it and just put everything I have into making this happen, whatever that means? What's just passed on the Four of Pentacles is the Sun. Look at that. Which tells me that I don't feel like... So the Four of Pentacles is like hoarding or materialism or like being insecure about something. And the Sun is quite the opposite. The Sun's all about positivity and freedom and joy and success. It's happiness, it's truth. So remember, it was in your obstacle, but I feel like this is that taste that you got. You got a taste of this, and that's what you want more of, and that's why it's an obstacle. Because had you not had this taste, you had already let go of this. You already thought that this wasn't going to happen, that this was just not in the cards for you, but you got a taste of it somehow, and now you're like, wow, this is actually possible. This can actually happen, and I am so excited, and I want more, I want more, I want more. How can I make it happen? I feel like it's going to happen really quicker than you anticipate, because what's coming on the Eight of Wands is the Judgment. That's like a rebirth. That's like a self-evaluationing and awakening to yourself. It's renewal, it's decisiveness, it's forgiveness, and it's composure. Maybe the first time that you tried to get this thing, it didn't work out so well, and that's why you were just like, well, whatever, that's not in the cards for me. I'm still happy. I can still get through life. All is not lost. But it's like the cherry on the pie, right? You're like, I got a taste of it. I really want it. So what this Judgment card is saying is the more you can honor your truth and who you are and be you, love you, be you, the quicker these results are going to happen. Don't dishonor yourself. Don't not love yourself. You need to honor yourself and love yourself. And as soon as you do that, all those things are going to come to you. You just need to live your authentic truth, whatever that means for you. We all have like our own way. Like there's only one you in this world. And so nobody can tell you how to do it, and nobody can do it like you, and nobody can do it better than you, because there's only one you, one person who was born in your skin, in your vessel, doing this life, that's been through the experiences that you've been through, that has the spice that you have to offer this life. So nobody can tell you what's going to work. Only you can figure out what's going to work. But the only way to figure that out is by honoring your truest, authentic self, no matter what that means. No matter if that means that other people don't get it or don't understand or aren't cheering for you. That's the only way you can ever reach your success, is by honoring your authentic truth. And those that are meant to be there will be there, and those that aren't will fall off. Thank you, God. Your attitude on the Strength is the King of Cups. Do we have the King of Cups? We do not. We got the King of Swords. King of Cups is all about being emotionally balanced, right? He's wise. He's more of like a counselor, but it's on the Strength card, which tells me like you have the emotional intelligence to make this happen. You are emotionally intelligent and strong. And you have the vision, and you're bold, and you know when to push and when to pull. I think you have everything you need to make this happen and to make yourself happy. What people think on the Death and Rebirth is the Ace of Swords. So you're due for a victory, my friend, a big change. And it's as they see this change, they're like, wow, he must have had, I said he, sorry. They must have had some sort of victory or clarity. They're regaining their power. And a consequence of that is they're able to see new ideas and visions for themselves and focus and finally live their truth, whatever that is. Hopes and fears on the Two of Cups is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is, he's energetic, he has fresh ideas, he's fearless, and he's extroverted. He's discovering new things, and he's very cheerful. And I think that that's what you want on life. You want this new, like, so pages are like younger, right? Kings are the oldest, knights are a little bit older, but pages are like an adolescent. So you kind of want this, like, remember when you were an adolescent and how you thought about life and you weren't jaded because you hadn't experienced much and things were so fresh and exciting and new? That's the Page of Wands. And it's all to do with purpose and spirituality and like my purpose. So you're getting that like excitement, that fresh, naive excitement about life again. And you want to do it with someone that wants to do it with you. You're just excited because it's something's been sparked inside of you haven't seen in a long time. Good for you, Cancer. Your outcome on the Two of Swords is the Emperor. So the Emperor is like, it's kind of like a father figure. He's like my daddy card, right? So he's stable and dependable, and he has structure. It's like an authority figure. He's very logical, like a father figure. He's practical and very protective. And the fact that it's in your outcome on the Two of Swords tells me that you need to protect yourself. You need to be practical and protective of your choice that you're going to make. Am I going to pursue this thing, or am I just going to live without it? You need to be very protective of yourself at this time and what you need. It's time. And it looks like so many wonderful things are in store for you. It's time that you step into your truth and your power and live your life the way you've always wanted to live it, Cancer. I'm so excited for you. So those are your messages this week, Cancer. Until next week, tell your truth, find your voice, and sing your song. God bless.